Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and some more Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta content. In this video I'm gonna give you an overview over the ship classes in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta, what each class can do, and also how you can customize them for your playstyle. In the beta you will be able to play the Starfighter assault map at the Fondor Imperial shipyard, which means original trilogy ships, but you will also see prequel era ships when you play Galactic Assault on Theed. So I thought I would also briefly mention the differences between those two eras in terms of the ships. The three Starfighter classes available in Battlefront 2 is the Fighter class, the Bomber class, and the Interceptor class. The Fighter class is this sort of all-around class that is very good to start off if you're new to the game and don't really know what you want to do in space or in the air and you just want to test out flying. For the original trilogy battle we have the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters, and for the prequel era specifically on Theed we have the Naboo Starfighter and the Vulture droid. Although all the ships within the same class are fairly similar, there are some differences in terms of the weaponry, such as the X-Wing has the weapon overcharge instead of the TIE Fighter that has a laser barrage. So if you are swapping around the same class but through different eras or different factions, have a look at the abilities before you go into battle. And when you've mastered the Fighter class, you might want to jump onto some more specific classes, which is the Bomber and Interceptor class. The Bomber class is a lot slower and not as maneuverable as the Fighter, however it does pack a lot of punch, especially against objectives, as some of the bomber ships, such as the TIE Bomber, has multiple abilities that allow you to fire missiles, which means that it can be very effective at taking out objectives and also other ships if you get them in your sights. It's also worth mentioning that the Bomber class has more health than the other classes, which means that it can take a lot more damage before going down. And lastly we have the Interceptor class, the fastest class out of them all, but also the one with the least health. This class is perfect if you want to hunt down enemy ships, as it usually has a lot of offensive abilities and can outmaneuver most other ships. Some abilities such as the speed boost is shared between most interceptors, but there are some abilities that are unique to specific ships, such as the fact that the V-wing has a laser barrage, whereas the A-wing has a target lock-on instead. You can also customize the Starfighter classes by using star cards. This means that you can tweak the ships to fit the way you play, so if you're playing the interceptors a lot but you want to deal more damage because you feel like you can't defeat the enemy fast enough, well, then there's star cards for that. But you might also want to be a little bit more defensive with the Bomber, for instance. Then you can equip a star card that increases your total health. So you have a lot of options when you're customizing the classes, but keep in mind that although the Starfighters do have some different abilities, the star cards are specific for a class. So if you do select a star card for the Interceptor class, that will be between all the eras. But that brings this Starfighter class and customization overview to an end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the Force be with you.